This is the main screen for BT-Link Mobile. The 6 standard parameters displayed are heart rate, SpO2, non-invasive blood pressure, end-tidal CO2, invasive blood pressure, and temperature. These parameters can be changed by hitting the gear icon at the bottom of the screen. This will bring up the Preferences menu. The very top of the menu will display the current mode your app is in and can even be changed from here. Below this, you can select the unit of measure you would like displayed for gas pressure and temperature. Next, you can also change the parameters that are displayed on the main screen. Note that the respiration, end-tidal CO2, and anesthetic gas settings are mutually exclusive, and selecting one will disable the other two. Below these are the displays for the mobile device IP and the IP of any connected monitor. Tap the green Device IP button to display or select any connected monitors, similar to tapping the ID field on the main screen. The next section covers the alarm tone settings for your app. Be advised that changing the alarm settings on your app only changes your mobile device settings, not the alarm settings for BT-Link or your connected patient monitor. The first 3 alarm settings control whether you would like your device to vibrate, make noise, or both when an alarm goes off. After the alarm settings, you will find a setting for recording interval and the ability to prevent the screen from turning off during recording. Next, you are able to determine which specific parameter you would like to record when activated. Not selecting any of these will default to recording all parameters. The following setting is to write in the hospital or practice name you operate under. Finally, the next set of alarm settings control how frequently the alarm for each condition will go off. You can set each condition to Message, which will only display a message on your main screen, Low, for an alarm that will sound every 55 seconds, Medium, for an alarm that will sound every 20 seconds, and High, for an alarm that will sound every 6 seconds. Scrolling back up to the top of the screen will allow you to hit the arrow in the top left to return to the main screen. Now that we're back to the main screen, let's take a tour. In the top left corner of the screen, there is the Report button. Tap this to view a list of reports that you have recorded from your app and stored on your device. Tap any of these reports to open the PDF file of the report. Going back to the main menu, the upper right corner has the mode selector that you should already be familiar with by connecting your app to a monitor or computer. Below this is the message display, where your device's IP is most often displayed. This space is also used to display alarm messages. The majority of the main screen is taken up with your displayed parameters. You can tap on a parameter to bring up the waveform screen for that parameter. Note that this only works for heart rate, SpO2, end-tidal CO2, and invasive blood pressure. Once in the waveform screen, the screen will switch to landscape mode. You can also tap on the waveform to bring up the Wave Settings menu. From here, you can press the green Scale button to change how large the waveform looks, the blue Time button to change the interval spacing between waves, or the Cancel button to return to the waveform screen. Back to the main screen once again. Below this is the gear icon for settings, and the bell icon next to it adjusts your alarms with text to say what the alarm is set to. You can tap multiple times to change the alarm settings to push 5 minutes for a 5-minute silence of alarms, or turn off entirely. The camera icon will save a screenshot of your current screen. The play button will activate data recording and open a recording setup menu. Here you can adjust the time interval between data points and the units of measure. Press OK to begin recording or Cancel to return to the main screen. Once recording has begun, press the Stop button to end recording. This will bring up a menu to properly identify the report with patient ID, date, start and end times of the recording. You must enter a name or ID for who monitored the recording. Hitting Cancel will return you to the recording, and hitting OK will return you to the main screen, with your recorded data now appearing and being accessible in the Report button at the top afterward. Be advised that this app has no background mode, and switching to another app will stop any monitoring or recording by the app.